Okay, here we are for this game. We are going to be spawning directly on top of xSixMkengyn. I'm not going to say Mkengyn because that can get really bad if I continue butchering that. So, we've got MK being the purple Zerg in the bottom going up against TD.Everize, the pink Terran on the left, so TVZ. We are on close air spawn, so this Overlord will be able to see the spawn immediately by Everize, and this is a great map for Terran to do cheesy things on. As long as you're aware of where the overlords are and the spawn positions and everything, you can do things like throw down a second Rax over here, because that's out of range of the watchtower. Build like a Rax here, lift it off, land it down here, and have a 2 Rax coming in from there, as well as over here, engaging down here. We've seen Slayer's MMA is so good. I think it was MMA. It was Slayer's guy who's so good at going for just plays along those lines that it's incredibly difficult to deal with, and he was able to kill some really strong Zerg last week. I don't remember, but it was scary how effective that was, and the placement of it was perfect, just outside of the range, and he did that on multiple occasions on Shakur's Plateau as well. But if you get a bunker down in that situation, like down here or something, and gets a good contain, it's so rough for Zerg to deal with, because you have to scout that kind of thing as a Zerg or you will lose. So MK is running around. He sees the wall off. What he's got to see is gas. If he can get the vision of that gas, then he'll be good. Oh, he turned. He didn't see the gas. He needs to know that it's not going to be a 2 Rax. We see him throwing down the hatchery down there, so he's going to hatchery first at normal timing. 15 hatch. Actually, it was a 16 hatch. That was a 16 hatch. 16 hatch, 15 pool. Greedy play, but if it pays off, that's great for him. Now he has seen the gas. And a marine is being made. We need to see if there's gonna be a tech lab thrown down after this or something to try and go for like to go for Reapers after you go for the expansion or something. Like go for the Reaper after this. Never mind. I'm gonna say go for the Reaper, get your expansion up, pressure the Reaper, buy time, but he's going for 2 Marines, so he could still go with Reaper, but it will not be as effective. And oh, there's a bunker going down, or it will be going down in a second. Oh wait, that's out of vision too. MK can't see that. Yep, MK is not able to see that. We might have 1 Rax pressure doing more damage than it really should, but we are having drone coming down. Oh, he's looking around for that. He's going to see this, but that's such an obnoxious spot to deal with. So now we're having all these drones being pulled to go ahead and attack, but it's 1 Rax. It's not 2 Rax, so it's not as big a threat as it could be. Now we have the Marine on the field, and yep, we're going to see MK just go ahead and start attacking that. But the bunker's about to complete. The bunker's going to complete. That Marine, if he doesn't die... Oh, look at that. The Marine gets in. That is annoying, and it gets a drone kill. So this entire thing is now basically worth it. This Marine's going to try and make a run for it to get in. It will... No, my God, are you kidding me? Oh, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous, and it's in range of the hatchery. So Everize is getting a huge lead with a 1 Rax bunker pressure right now. That should not happen. Seriously, this should just not happen. He's even getting command center off of this and reactor to Hellion follow-up. Look at how close those 2 Marines are close to dying. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. This hatchery is now down to 1,000 health. Queen is coming in, and these Lings cannot get around. They got a nice concave over here, but now they're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. This SCV does die, so that's going to be enough to bust this down, but still, these all could have been drones. And now we're watching as the Lings are coming out to take down the... There we go. Look at that, 1 shot, they're down. But 17 drones to 20 SCVs. MK is ahead in the food count. He's actually going for Roach. Whoa, when he built the Roach Warren. He's getting down a bunch of Roaches, which would be great to go ahead and deal with this. He's going to see all of those Hellions, and he does not get this round because he does not have speed. He actually skips speed. Yeah, he skips speed. He skips speed to go for those Roaches. We're watching as those Hellions are taking out a little bit of damage, but without speed on those Lings, he might be able to get... Never mind, actually we're going to see a burning down of that, but now we're watching those Roaches go down. Now we have 5 Roaches going to push forward. Everize may not be able to actually get his Expo for a little bit. We see him getting the orbital command down right now, but these Hellions are getting hit. Yeah, they're actually not going to die. Everize is being forced to actually pull them back to try and go ahead and defend this. Oh, even a bunker's being thrown down, but there's a Marauder. Oh, he's going Hellion Marauder. Oh, I fear for these Roaches now. I fear for MK. He's taking splash damage and everything from the top, and that is so bad. There's so few Roaches. These guys have got to stay alive. MK is trying to put counter pressure on, So he can go ahead and do something. He's getting a metabolic boost out now. He's only got 2 guys left in the gas. He wants to be able to produce those roaches. But he's trying to pressure this front. But he's now down to 4 roaches. We have marauders in that bunker. We're going to have this Hellion actually able to get both these Hellions get back into the base. I guess that's good for MK. He can now force xSix's to stay in the base for a little bit, but now he's got to be careful about the Hellion Marauder push that's coming. And the annoying thing is that it's not even an all-in Hellion Marauder push. He's going to be able to go ahead and expand behind it, as he already has. Oh, command up. He's actually going to try and take that now. He's so far in the lead that it doesn't really matter. MK hasn't even taken a 3rd base yet. He should probably try and get that down. I mean, at this point, he's got to play risky. He's droned up to 32 to 28 SUV, so he's technically ahead in the worker count. But now we're having all this Hellion sounds coming in. That's going to make it harder to stay in the worker count. Yeah, we're actually going to immediate retreat of all those drones because he's got to keep them alive. But this queen is going to die. That ramp can no longer be held. Now we have those 4 Hellions going to push in and go ahead and just start wrecking those drones. They're going to die. So now all of these Hellions are going to get some more splash damage. Just going for drones, ignoring the roaches, getting basically the maximum damage that they possibly can. They have 7 kills on one of those Hellions, 3 kills on him. Now we're at to 8 kills on this guy. Other one is dead, so we can't really click on him. But 8 kills. We can get another shot off on some of those. Yeah, this is. Ouch, 6 drones are coming out now. We're up to 23 drones, guys. 16 workers killed by xSix's. MK is in a bad spot. So all of these roaches moving around. There's a lot out for xSix's. He's got a bunker in the front. If we can repair that, keep that repaired, he'll be pretty good for this counter push. But MK is at a loss for what he can really do to be able to come back into this right now. He's going to be able to push the front. He's rebelling against the Menk statue, which is kind of fun. I mean, I guess. But now we're going to watch as all these Marauders are going to move in. They do have stim too. The Marauders have stim. They don't have concussive shells though. But that's not going to matter when they can just kill off everything with the stim. MK is trying to retreat, but he's now down to those 2 roaches. They're going to see them down. And oh, look at that target fire! Good job by xSix. He can just take down the lead roach, and they can easily take the straggler down without any issues whatsoever. But MK is trying to get his lair up. He's still only on 2 bases though. xSix is controlling the pace of this game so efficiently that MK can't even try and do anything he needs to get back into this. Because right now we're having a 43 SCV count against 34 drones, and 49 food for MK. There's literally a 6 difference in terms of the food count of MK and the SCV count of xSix. So xSix is in a great position. There's no other way around it. We're watching him as MK is trying to get the +1 melee attack, so he can try and use these lings, because he does have speed now, which he didn't have earlier on. He actually skipped that to try and get out those early roaches. But with all of these Marauders out, and the 3rd base coming down faster than the Zerg's 3rd base, I need MK to do something. Get a ton of mutos out right now. He's getting a Baneling Nest. Maybe skipping the mutos because he doesn't have the 3rd or 4th gas. He doesn't have the economy to support them. But it's this risk that he needs right now. We're having so many Marauders down here. 8 Marauders, a bunch of Marines. There's no more Hellions, really, it seems. It's going to be a strong attack. We actually have Medevacs can each go ahead and pressure. It may do an elevator or something. Obviously, I'm pushing in. We're watching as they are being aggressive. We've got the stim going down a lot of those units. He actually picks off the Evo, which is a nice move. We can see that now the Lynx do not get their +1 attack. We see the stim going down. Those Marauders tank so much damage for those Banelings too. If he can keep those guys spread, that'll be big. But he's going straight for the 3rd to kill off that Overlord. Now we're watching as that Baneling's gonna get some nice. Oh, the perfect attack on those Marines. But now we're having 4 roaches against 7 Marauders with medevac support. This base gets cancelled. Yeah, they're gonna get canceled. Now we're gonna have xSix gonna be ahead in the bases. Literally, he's got the command center done. He's just lifted off. He can even go over here and get the penalty of fortune down there. You can see that, by the way, the MLG did take out the gold bases. This is a no, we were talking about earlier, but yeah, now we're gonna watch as these medevacs are both still fully healed, and these Marauders are still alive. The kiting is crazy, but there's no concussive shells. Can you imagine how much more effective these Marauders would be if they had concussive shells right now? And this other Evo chamber is looking so risky. You're watching, they can get lifted off, and they do. Wow, that's so obnoxious. xSix preventing even the satisfaction of MK to be able to kill off a Marine or 2, a Marauder or 2. And MK is taking this. It's not a gold anymore, MK. He's not going to get that, the addition, and especially because xSix is staring at it. Alright, so now over here, we do have the drop down here in the main base with basically fully healed. There's stim on all those units. Those roaches going down. Everize is now doubled, and there is the food count of MK, but that is GG. So now game number 2 is going to go to Everize. Everize is playing incredibly well, and he's going to move on to the semifinals.